Good morning, everyone. Tina Spalding, Trance Channel here. Thank you for joining me for our daily Course in Miracles lessons with Jesus commentary. Today is lesson number 33. There is another way of looking at the world. Today's idea is an attempt to recognize that you can shift your perception of the world in both its outer and inner aspects. A full 5 minutes should be devoted to the morning and evening applications. In these practice periods, the idea should be repeated as often as you find comfortable, though unhurried applications are essential. Alternate between surveying your outer and inner perceptions, but without an abrupt sense of shifting. Merely glance casually around the world you perceive as outside yourself, then close your eyes and survey your inner thoughts with equal casualness. Try to remain equally uninvolved in both, and to maintain this detachment as you repeat the idea throughout the day. The shorter exercise periods should be as frequent as possible. Specific applications of today's idea should also be made immediately when any situation arises which tempts you to become disturbed. For these applications, say, there is another way of looking at this. Remember to apply today's idea the instant you are aware of distress. It may be necessary to take a minute or so to sit quietly and repeat the idea to yourself several times. Closing your eyes will probably help in this form of application. So that is lesson number 33. There is another way of looking at the world. Let's see what Jesus has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and what a great gift you are giving yourself to assess the world in this way. There is another way of looking at the world. This is something that many of you never ever question. You never question the way you look at the world. This person is that, and he is this, and she is that. And this way of questioning yourself opens up your narrow, boxed-in, programmed mind to a potential future that is different. After all, is that not why you are here? You have come to these lessons because there is some little niggling dissatisfaction in the way your body, your life, your world, your relationships are working. You know there can be more, but you don't know how to get it. This lesson, taken to heart, is a most powerful transformative device, because when your ego rises up in judgment or attack, you immediately use your powerful free will and your choice to say, hang on a second, maybe there's another way of looking at this. And that opens the door for communication. That opens the door for connection. That opens the door for love. That opens the door for a potentially new creation to come forth into your experience. And that is what these lessons are for. They are to give you a new experience, and you will begin to see that as you change your mind, you get new experiences. And so what new experiences might you expect? Well, some of you are going to have more vivid dreams with messages contained within them. Some of you are going to have overwhelming urges to connect with people that you perhaps have not talked to for a long time, or that you feel a slight resentment to. Some of you will get the urge to be compassionate and offer help to someone that perhaps you would not have helped before. Perhaps you'll offer somebody a ride to work when before you would have watched them get on the bus. Perhaps you'll pay back a debt that you know has been long overdue. These are some of the healing experiences that you might begin to experience. You might begin to have physical experiences. Our dear one had some amazing, what she calls out-of-body experiences, where she had direct conscious contact with guides and teachers in higher realms in these early days of her course studies. It was what got her attention. She knew that this strange blue book was causing these unusual feelings and experiences. So if you start to feel different, if you start to have some new ideas, some new inspirations, know that you are doing that yourself by changing the way you're looking at the world through this training program. If you have an unusual idea, contemplate it and say, this may be a consequence of my Course in Miracle Studies. I should not just dismiss it because it's something I've never thought of or never done before. It is perhaps guidance. Let me give it a try. And so we are happy that you are brave enough to transform the most powerful creative device in the universe, and that is the human mind aligned with love. You are heading towards that, dear ones, so hang in there and keep coming back to see us every day. We are with you all the time, but we enjoy these group gatherings. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. Yes, I had a couple of very powerful out-of-body experiences where I was given messages and taken up into swirling galaxies within the first month of my doing A Course in Miracles. So if you do have an unusual experience, it is this most powerful teaching tool that we're all joining in together to use. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.